anything that's going to crack down on drugs, but I'm not sure this goes anywhere near far enough. And you talked about people like Ian Duncan Smith, who I really like and respect, but wanting to legalize drugs. I think this is crazy. I don't get it when drug deaths are up in England, Scotland, and Wales. People say, hey, let's legalize them. Let's make them more widely available to lots of vulnerable people and more vulnerable kids. Drugs are illegal because they're dangerous. If anyone could convince me that cocaine, ecstasy, cannabis are safe for that, great, legalize them. But we can't. And what this plan today, Boris is spending a lot of money. There were 3,000 drug deaths last year. That's twice as many as in car crashes and in, what was the other thing? I've forgotten the other thing, car crashes and in stabbing. So twice as many drug deaths. And yet he's going to be spending money on trying to put 300,000 drug users into kind of rehab and recovery. And that seems to be, yes, we should help people recover from drugs, but we also have to punish drugs use. And what we're seeing now with Boris is one, kind of criminal intervention, but the government is spending twice as much on treatment and recovery than they are on criminal interventions, which seems the wrong way around to me. People want to see doors being bashed down. They want to see drug peddlers and drug takers being punished. Where is the deterrent for drug users if they know that if they become addicted, the government is going to pay for their recovery? They have to know there are consequences to taking drugs.
Well, I completely agree, Carole. And actually, this is about these middle-class folk, isn't it, who go to nightclubs or go to their posh dinner parties in Islington and love to snort loads of cocaine. Clearly, they're doing it all around Westminster too, and they think it's fine. Yes. They don't think about the consequences of the young children who are getting into this drug trade. And I'm actually sick of the middle-class drug users thinking that what they're doing is okay, not thinking about the victims of it. And I say take their driver's licenses away, take their passports away, because they are breaking the law and they are fueling these drug gangs and the county lines business.
But let's do more than that. Let's threaten them with imprisonment. And people say, we can't put every drug user in prison. We wouldn't have to, because if they thought for a second that if they were caught with cocaine or with whatever, that they were going to go to jail, they wouldn't take it, trust me. And, we know that cannabis causes schizophrenia, psychosis, it causes car crashes, it causes respiratory problems. And if you make it legal, you can't turn the clock back on that. That means you can never pull it back. Lots of people say that the drink and cigarettes and tobacco are addictive. Yes, they are. And we can't turn the clock back on that now. But we can stop this getting any worse. And you're right. The middle class people think it's funny, and they're the very people who are calling for it to be legalized, not understanding that they can stop anytime they want, but kids on council estates can't, who've been taking drugs since they were age 14.